back to the Bayhawk Breakdown. I'm Leah.
And I'm Nathaniel.
Today is National Banana Bread Day. The best way to celebrate is by, well, baking some banana bread. Here's a tip. Use overripe bananas. They're so sweet you won't have to add any sugar to the recipe.
Have you ever wondered what was underneath the orchestra pit? How about the door that leads to the roof? Well, Bayhawks, we've got you covered. Our field reporter Jacob Steele took a special tour around the campus to show you all the school's special features.
You'll see those heat pumps too. Those when we go downstairs. All the water in here. January 17th, January 18th. And they had to take all the sheetrock out because it absorbed water. This is all new sheetrock in here. They had to take all the carpets out in these classrooms. And they cut on all those outside walls. They had to cut about 18 inches up from the floor out of the sheetrock and take the wet insulation out. So they've got that all patched back up again. They'll paint next, then carpet will come in. This is the also the fire sprinkler control room where all the pipes come up from the water supply that starts the sprinkler is. Now we're just looking straight back south through that Cornwall hallway we walked down. This is a heat pump for room 115, Amanda's art room. This is for 131. It's one of the rooms that we saw above in the room. 3 or 4 times a year, I'm all over in these tunnels up above and down below here just to change air filters. And this tunnel goes north, and all these air filters serve that area where we were in looking at the damage. The Commons has a number of different heat pumps, but most classrooms have their own dedicated heat pump. Provides ventilation, AC, and heat. Then step in there. You have a light. This is the back wall of the seating area of the theater right here. And it follows. If you were to step in and turn to the right, it kind of arcs around, just like the theater seating does in the theater. How it's narrower. This is all the equipment that controls the elevator right here in this little box on the left-hand side. And right up above us is the Cornwall hallway that we came down. And then up top on that and going south are the heat pumps that serve the office, and they're underneath the offices. That's the elevator control room right there. It's our main water supply coming in off of Cornwall. That's the fire sprinkler system that sends water to the sprinkler lines all over the building. Anyway, this room here, why there can be nothing down here is because these heat pumps draw air from this room when the heat pumps call for warmer air. So what they typically do is they're mixing air from the outside and air from the inside. It's taking in air from this room right here, and it's mostly all air from this room, but it also draws in air from the outside through here, and then it mixes them according to how what's needed. Watch your step going down these while you're. So now we're under the theater. We're under the drama classroom, and Keith's shop is right down there on that end. And this plate right here is part of the floor in the shop, the drama shop. So that thing can be opened up and they can take props up and down. You can see all of these are all the water supply lines we have down here, and there's sprinkler system in here, all this electrical conduit that feeds the building. Step here. These are the boilers that provide water to all the heat pumps. And then the heat pumps either take heat from the water or they put heat into the water. And these big pumps are what circulates it all around the building. All the heat pumps that we were looking at earlier all have a water supply going to them. And these are water tanks, hot water tanks. Oh, they serve the kitchen and a lot of stuff on the first floor. So this is just a run that goes straight north. Like you're looking up towards Assumption right now, and this is all underneath the art science hallway. Heading down to Stockman's room and ceramics. That's a part of the old building right there. Here we are above, oh, there's a class down there. Here we are above the theater. You're looking at the stage right down there. Oh, the theater lights aren't on, but this is what you're looking at when you're sitting down and look straight up. Stage down there. So you have to watch your head up here, walking around. Got a lot of sharp So now we're up above the 3rd floor. If you look over there, the library ceiling is right over on that end. These heat pumps serve the 300 science rooms. Watch your head right here. So we're up above the 3rd floor now, up above the hallway ceiling. Looking all the way down south toward Lori French's room. This is the ceiling for all the 3rd floor classrooms, and all these heat pumps serve individual rooms down below. 200 and 300, 2nd and 3rd floor. And again, this acts as what's called a plenum. These louvers take air out of this room when it's not taking in all outside air. So that's one reason why there can be really no activity up in these areas, no storage or anything like that. Because these things are drawing air directly from here and sending it down into the classroom. Yeah. Here's the water supply to the heat pumps. This is coming from the boilers downstairs that we were looking at. So each heat pump has its own return and intake water. And watch your head. This is hot water for the 2nd and 3rd floor, and believe it or not, one of these way up here serves the office with hot water. Okay, now, one at a time, stand out there. You're looking down at Cornwall.
Thanks, Jacob. Today's dog of the week is Goose. Goose is a 1.5-year-old Bernedoodle named after the co-pilot from Top Gun. He enjoys watching TV and annoying his older sister, Zazu. Congrats, Goose!
We have an update on yearbooks. All yearbooks that have been purchased were ordered. If you haven't yet ordered one, you can go to the ASB window to be put on a wait list for any extra yearbooks.
Another reminder that The Sound of Music is premiering this week. Be sure to stop and see it February 23rd to 24th and March 1st to March 2nd. Well, that's it, Bayhawks. Join us next time for more shenanigans and all-around tomfoolery. And, as always, love BHS!